Welcome back. Let me just... not that. I was just about to copy something, not that, into stream chat. There we go. That should be it. So, we got our first named ending last week. Dio. Dio is a terrorist. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. I'm not sure how many of them we will actually stream. Maybe I find a decent ending and I go with that. Maybe we just... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we wind up. But... well, you gotta get rid of the shit first. That's my opinion. One thing I don't think I've reflected on camera is Dio's name. Dio is Spanish for God. I don't know what his name is in the original Japanese of the game. Yes, that's a good lesson for the day. Get rid of the shit sometimes. Today is an appropriate day for that. But Dio is Spanish for God, and it's interesting that that's the name that was picked for him. I mean, especially since his name is whatever the cult gave him, where everyone has the same name. I started on the screen today because since we finished last week, we get the whole opening cutscene again. Right. Yes. You said left, I say right. Well, you know. But since we get the opening cutscene, I want to rewatch it now that we have more knowledge and see if anything's changed. So this is why I'm leaving it here, and we're not going to fast forward this time. I just want to watch it once, now that it's stream 9, and we've zoomed through it like a bunch of times. It might turn blue. If it does, I'll be gone for 5 seconds, and then I'll be back to normal. Yeah, let's see what happens here. No blue. Okay. Let me just close that. I'm just gonna mute real quick, so you're gonna have to read this all by yourself. But let's go with this.
Isn't that obvious?
Okay, the Jews' ritual has finished. Who the hell are you? Hello? Right, okay. Let's try a different tack here. Where the hell are we? Also, while we're at it, why? No response? You always this friendly, or did I kick you while I was sleeping? Damn. No luck there either, huh?
I'm plenty friendly.
What?
I said I'm plenty friendly.
Sure you are. Hey, looks like you can talk after all. So, let's try this again. Where are we?
Don't know.
Well, it could be worse, I guess. You could have said, actually, we're stuck in a booby-trapped elevator in the bowels of a top-secret government facility where they conduct grotesque human experiments. Oh. Did he say that the first time? I don't remember. Because this sounds like he's actually, you know... Right, back to the first question then. Who are you? I am a thirsty chick today. By which I mean, what's your name?
Sigma.
Cute. That's my name. I'm asking you what... Wait a second. How did you know my name? I haven't met you before, have I?
No, you haven't. I don't have any idea who you are. But
what? How could you know my name if you don't have any idea who I am?
how the hell am I supposed to know? I just know it, okay?
Hey, no need to bite my head off. It's just, you're not really making sense here. And you still haven't told me who you are.
Shut up! Just back off, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Hold on a second.
What do you think this thing is?
Huh?
This bracelet? See, you've got one too. They're pretty much identical.
Yeah. You're right. Where'd they come from?
It was on already when I woke up. I haven't figured out what it's for yet, though.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's a watch, does it?
No. It's just got a 3 and the word pair.
Huh. Oh,
What are you doing?
trying to get it off.
Good luck. I spent a while trying to get mine off while you were napping. It's on pretty tight. Doesn't even have a clasp or anything.
What about these buttons on the sides?
I pressed them, but nothing happened. Not even a beep.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing. Damn it, what the hell is going on here? Somebody better start explaining, or...
Hey, look!
What?
There's something on that screen over there.
Wait, what?
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
What the hell is that?
A rat?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a rabbit.
I'm sure you've got lots of questions.
Hang on, let me just...
It just seems silly to have a big old chit-chat right now. So, I'm gonna give you a game to play!
A game?
Yes, yes, yes! And I'm calling it
The Notary Game?
the Notary Game!
How did I know?
Ambidex Edition!
Actually, let's move the laptop to here. I am psychic. It's almost as if the game file is called that. Ambidex Edition, though. I might have played this once or twice before, for like 28 hours.
There's more to it! Lots more! But if I told you now, that'd be cheating. So, hurry up and get out! I'll be waiting!
Hey, hold on. Who the hell?
Alright, I forgot to tell you the most important thing. This elevator you're in, it's gonna fall in a few minutes. Way down.
No, it's not. It'll fall.
Yes, indeedy. So you'd better get moving. I'll see you later. Have a nice trick.
Yeah, see you next fall. That joke wasn't any funnier in elementary school.
Oh, I get it. Trip and trick, huh?
Don't tell me you're impressed. Oh, for the love of... Damn it. God damn it. This is bullshit. That stupid rabbit didn't tell us anything. How are we even supposed to get out of here? Oh well, I guess whining about it isn't going to help anybody. We won't be able to get any answers if we can't get out of here. You with me? Just a moment, real quick, while I just... Okay, sorry, there. Come on, just nod or something.
I don't want to die here any more than you. Let's go.
Seek a way out. Okay, well now we've seen that. Had it refresh our memory. We've done this room. And I realized that I keep getting all these secrets and I keep not reading them, so we're gonna just check through the new secrets that we acquired. Cooked food 1. Twice cooked pork, paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel. So this is from the pantry. If you want to grab any of these, screenshot them because I'm not gonna be staying on them long. Yukai Yang, I mean. Borscht, Tom Kha Gai, and Chef's Pasta. Word 03 says before you leave. There are a few variations. Have a nice trauma, have a nice trace, have a nice trumpet. What? Trumpet? I've never heard trumpet. An emerging religious organization with a rapidly growing membership. Oh, this is, Free the Soul. Yes, the terrorist organization. I'm gonna call them terrorists, by the way. Because in my eyes, they are terrorists. If they're blowing shit up, they're terrorists. I need good lasagna. It's been a while. Free the Soul, again. The Myrmidons. More about Free the Soul. Here's some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet put on the left wrist of the 9 participants in the Ambidex game has an important feature that's never mentioned. As soon as it's put on, the needle on the underside activates and inserts itself into the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean that it injects a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they get poked. Ice 9. Wait, what was this? Oh, H. Hentaru Hongo. One of the characters who appeared in 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. So the first set of Nonary games was in 2018. Back in the then future. Now past. So these we've read. And then Swimsuit. These are sort of meta, some of them. Input device, antimatters. I wish they didn't have this to make it extra unreadable. Think of the what's the word? Accessibility. Think of the accessibility. For example, people with dyslexia might have a super hard time reading this. And this. TNT. This one is also not great. A kilogram of TNT has 4.184 megajoules of energy, but a kilogram of butter has 30 megajoules. Butter is some dangerous stuff. Oh, this is also terrible. Einstein's famous equation. And finally... Oh, what? This is just dialogue from in-game. And I don't think we have any more. No, we don't. So now we've read all the ones we have at this point. And this is just that there's a second password here. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms we haven't yet gotten either password for. But I wanted to go to flow because we got stuck. We got this ending over here. This is the one last week. But that answer did not answer the question here. Who planted the bomb? I thought it would, but it didn't. So now we need a new path. And we still have the lock here. We still have the lock here about the antiviral medication. We still have the lock here. How can Phi and K be saved? And we still, up here, need the password for the computer in there. So the only two actually open paths is this one, whatever that is, and restarting from the very beginning up here. Kismel has not gotten back to me with a choice of path, so he has a free choice of path for whenever he wants it. But in the spirit of being generous, first person to tell me one or not read, this is one, the one down here is not read, they get their pick. Either or, one or not read. I mean, I guess it should be 2 or not read, but I'm gonna go with 1 because it's the first level. And then we see if we get more soft locks or more answers or both. And we have a winner. Ash chose not read. So we go back here. Do you wish to jump? Yes, we wish to jump.
Chromatic doors have opened.
Let me just, real quick, So this is Blue Door or Cyan, and then we betrayed Alice? I think Alice.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
I think Alice, if it was Alice, I think she's gonna tell us now. Well, what are our options this time? The one ending I got was over here. The Dio ending, where we found out that he's part of a basically terrorist organization and completely brainwashed and crazy, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the ending we got. Only because I've been jumping back and forth super crazy. I will allow the message that time, but please use slightly less provocative language. I don't necessarily agree that that should be an automod, but yeah. You're allowed to say, I think dick does not get auto-modded, but that word does. But you can call him a dick, you can call him a bastard. I don't know why automod doesn't allow the C word. C-U-N-T, by the way, not the other one. Oh, he's the biggest fucking ass in the entire game. I am not, you know, when I stream like 18 plus games, or at least 16 plus games, so I am not one for clean language, don't worry about that. I just don't want to have to go to automod and just allow things all the time. Ash. B. Oh, interesting. I haven't looked up too much about the game because I don't want to get spoiled. This is the type of game that I think is more fun if you like do it in layers, which also means that until you actually finish it, you are shit out of luck for trying to find any info about it, because everything's gonna be super convoluted and will get you spoiled. But let's keep going. Well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Fi quickly laid out our choices. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, cyan, and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the red door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Fi, magenta, and go through the blue door. Option B, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Fi, magenta, and go through the red door. So that's the one we've already done. We're gonna skip through this then. Option C, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice, yellow, and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Fi, magenta, and open the green door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Clover, cyan, and open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
It's absolutely like an onion. It has parallel timeline travel things, yes. It's very confusing, but super interesting. Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right?
Yeah?
Then can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left.
Right.
Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point.
Is Myrmidons like, it sounds like old Greek or old Roman something? I don't remember if they brought it up, and I didn't read the thing earlier. But I'm one of those people, like Greek mythology and things, they sort of stick, but not super hard. So I'm like, Apollo, well, he's a god. Is he Greek? Is he Roman? I don't know, but Apollo's a travel agency in Sweden that travels to the Mediterranean, so either or both.
But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
Is this... Hang on, let me check. Is this the scenario where... Yes, this is the scenario where we were in crew quarters and he was pervy about the poster. So he wants to talk to Alice. That sounds pervy to me.
We'll get to that later.
He's a big perv in this version.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B, then?
The erotic units, yes. I, as a European, am offended that they use the EU.
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay, too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Vi. As far as how I felt about that... So yes is grayer, which is because we've used it before, so let's go no. No, that's not okay.
Why not?
Because...
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want, then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. Well, Alice isn't gonna let us. You're allowed to keep doing that. So I don't think Alice is gonna accept blue door with us. So which one did I want? I decided to go with... you know what, let's try blue with Alice. I'd like to take option C. We'll take Alice and the blue door.
Are you dense? What on earth makes you think I'd be willing to do that?
So sorry.
There's no way in hell. I'm not going anywhere with you. You betrayed me in the last AB game. I don't pair up with assholes.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Oh no, what are we going to do? We don't have much time left. Sigma, please, can't you reconsider?
I didn't really have a choice. There was no way I'd be able to physically force Alice to come with me, at least not in less than a minute. Fine. In that case, green. I'll settle for option A. That's Clover and the green door.
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh! Now I'm curious.
You're gonna
so
regret
you're fine
that,
with
I
this,
think.
Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
Yes, it's gonna be very awful because he's an old perv. We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed towards the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Pi made their way to the blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward. Isn't this like the third game this past week that has used the phrase "the gaping maw"? Or maybe the word "maw" is just, you know, what's that thing where you think you're hearing something, but it's just some sort of like cognitive thing where you think you're being stalked by a word. Anyway.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
My hair is too tight.
Huh? Is this a dead end?
Ah. My controller almost slid off my lap.
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. Really? It's kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior.
It is not appropriate workplace behavior.
You're kind of grossing me out.
Good, good. Tell him. #MeToo. I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman someday.
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
Okay, I'm not gonna keep reading his comments. Because no. I don't want to put that sexual harassment in my mouth. Well, I just made it worse, didn't I? I did not realize what I was saying until it was already said. Sigma. Okay, if you want that read aloud, you're gonna have to do it yourself. in the spirit of the conversation, you're gonna have to do it yourself. I'm moving on now.
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Yes. Fine. But I won't like it. You have some hang-ups about sex. You're allowed to like sex, you know, Sigma? And for the record, consent is important. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. What age limit is this game? Aside from the cursing, it's just, you know, disgustingly inappropriate in some parts.
One of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left. We might as well go through it.
Good one. Yeah. Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. I think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover. Oh, just do it real fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down one.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
Archives. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivey. All these books and stuff everywhere.
I mean, wasn't he also super pervy with... hang on, wrong button. With Alice... no, not Alice. With Fi and Luna here? I think he was, right? I'm pretty sure I remember that. Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Allons-y. So he watches Doctor Who. Was this released? No, this must have been released when David Tennant was Doctor 3, right? Okay, so there's the safe. What is this? What is this? It looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Well, pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, and then the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves in front of us? Well, the bookshelf has 8 rows, and so does this chart. There's a narrow bookshelf on either side, and wider ones in the middle. Yes, they're shaped just like the diagrams on the charts. Okay, okay. Well, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, wait. Okay, this one is 1, the one over the door. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 12. Okay, so there's a lion up there. There's a very distinctly blue book over here. Huh, one of these things is not like the others. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. The stairway. And then the red. This book is different too. Maybe we should take it with us. Go up. So that's A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write this down. Yes! Frequency illusion. That's it. That's the thing I was looking for. Thank you. A5. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C, 5. And D, 7. I'm sure we'll get to the lion in a bit. Isn't there something up there? What is it? I can't see from down here. There's another book that doesn't match. That makes 3. And lion. And green. And we not just... This is the last odd book out. I think so. I double checked all the shelves. To the sun. Oh, the 9th lion and the sun. Ooh. Blue ink. Blue dye. Music box. Notebook paper. A box. The safe. Okay, let's look at the scale. 50 grams. A red dye. This is a balance scale. You can weigh things against each other with it. Balance scale, I can use it to weigh things. Well, I am trying to put the weight back. Okay, fine. I'm not allowed to put the weight back. I guess we're not using those at all. A screwdriver. Now it's empty. Okay, fine. And green. There's a bike lock on this. I don't think we'll be able to force it open, but no harm in trying. I was actually trying to grab the die, but I guess I was like a few pixels off. Okay. Can I do anything with this? Actually, let's... Here. The stairway go up and lie into the sun. Hang on, let me open Notepad for the VLR. To the sun, green book. Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. What is written on the back cover of this book? And Lion D07003. And Lion orange book. And on the back it says to the sun C0518. Well, C5 was already the correct shelf. So maybe this is not as deep. Go up. Red book. That stairway. B0630. And the stairway. Blue book. Says go up A0502. Okay. Okay, I guess I need a card for that, though. Blue die plus red die. Cannot combine. Okay, let's... Oh, okay. Combine music box with screwdriver. Get the cylinder. Combine cylinder with ink. Combine ink with paper. Just need to roll this across the paper. And there we go. Pattern transcribed. You found a report. To review it, go to archive. Okay? A 5, a 6, and a bunch of random things. Okay? Do we have any here that we haven't read? Yes. Oh. Okay. Yes, that's a 2, that's a 4, that's a 1, and that's a 3. So 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. But if you don't look at them straight away and just like semi-register what's going on, it looks like a happy face or just randomness. And I only registered the top 2 because it didn't make sense to me that there were four rows. No, it's a fox. The nose, the 2 eyes, and then the ears. Or it's a, what's the word in English? Star figure, zodiac thing? It's not 03. No, I will not permit it. Anyway, dice here. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 5 is 30. Constellation, yes, that's the word, thank you. No? Not 30. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Now I get it. 50 and red was what we had when we started, right? $50 and green. Check. Okay, let me just move this. To here. Red die equals 50. Green die equals more than 50. Blue die equals 3 cents. Oh, come on. Check. More than 50. How is that? So this plus this is 100. How are those compared to that. So, still more. That doesn't really tell me anything though. This and this balance. They balance. Do they balance when I do this? Red plus blue equals more than 50 plus green. So this is the math types I hate. 50 plus blue and green and red. Red plus green equal less than 50 plus blue. Yes. Yes. So that means that, you know what, it's easier to just do this than me trying to figure out math with my current headspace. Less than blue, more than green. Okay, so red is the lightest. Both of these are more than 50. And blue is the heaviest. So if we do this, this, and this versus blue. Okay, so that's heavier. 50, this, and that. Now we're getting somewhere. Green equals, no, hang on. Blue equals green plus 50. That means that these two should balance perfectly, but I don't think they did they? They do. Okay, never mind. Green is 100. And that means that this and this and this was perfectly even, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, so now we know. Let me think here. Red is 50 times green 100. 150 plus 100 times 50. So 100 times 50 is 5,000. 150 plus 5,000. That is 05150. Interesting. No, 05150. Ha. Okay, so now we don't need that anymore. Actually, let's keep that. Let's just make a little thing here. Archives. It's good if I can spell archives. And here. there. And I don't remember where the rest of that note is from, but that's fine. And there we go, unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Ooh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. Sounds like fun. Of course you would think that. Okay, so there's nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Let's open it up. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. I found a bookmark. To review, visit the archive. Oh, what was the bookmark on? Dummy. A Tetris piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. I need to screenshot this for my own mental health. That. Open that. And now we open... Oh, we could have just gone. So... Oh, hang on, let me just there. Okay, so the blue is 6. Let me continue the note. Blue. Blue 6. Red 5. Red 2. Green 4. Blue 1. Green 3. So, I don't know if you've noticed this. I was taught this in woodshop class in high school, or junior high rather. When you make a die, the correct way to make a die is that the top and bottom always make 7. So it makes sense that green is 3 and 4 because that's 7. And blue is 1 and 6 because that's 7. And red is 5 and 2 because that's 7. I don't know if that's something that never occurred to me before, but it took, I think I was, maybe it was younger than junior high. I think I was something like 10 when I realized, or when I was taught it, and I was like, oh, wow. But yeah, it makes sense that they're paired that way. Now we just need to... Can we use the bookmark here? I think we will be able to, right? No, we cannot. That means I'm missing something. Or I'm dumb. Can I grab this chair? No. We've taken everything off the desk. All that's left is the desk itself. I checked it out, but I didn't find anything suspicious. And I'm not seeing anything underneath it either. Sigma, if you make a rude comment about her bending over, I will, so help me God, smack you. I am not okay with this. Just for reference, I am not okay with this. I will figure out a way to smack Sigma. I will literally go buy a Greek letter, sigma, and smack it just because it needs to be smacked. I think that's something I should have gotten a long time ago. Like a stuffed sigma, just so we can get pissed with it. I'm not reading this conversation aloud. If you didn't already notice. Okay, so I have a die. I have this that I can't interact with. Oh wait, hang on. Can I maybe interact with the slot? Hey, there's a blue slot here. You think we're supposed to put something in it? It's an awfully small hole. What would we be putting in it? What do we have? Ink dye. Blue dye. Ink. I know that there's a blue slot. Okay, fine. Blue book. No. Not the blue dye. Not the red dye. Not the green dye. We can't open this. All the books are in Latin. Let me just make sure. Okay, hang on. Let's try examining this. Can we combine them to the sun? It is the least important Wednesday in the last 5 years. Last 4.5 years. But also the most important one. So let's see here. This to the sun combines with antlion. No. 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 Okay, so let's see here. Move this so I can actually read the book things. I wonder if it matters the order. So, to the sun. A0502, that's where this one was. Oh, okay, okay. Go up is the red book, and it's supposed to be in here. And in B is supposed to be the stairway, which is the blue book. And here, C is the green book. Here. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? I'm stairway to heaven. It sunk? I guess it was one of those trick bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. Well, the ninth lion does eat the sun. The top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be, and I think there's somebody down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up towards the bookshelf. Sigma, what are you doing? I lost a contact. You don't wear any. Ow. Good, finally. Okay, that counts as me smacking him. You climb. Okay. A doll? Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Oh! The ninth lion is the sun. Did you see that shadow? The shadow of the head with the, mane? Looks like a sun. Huh, can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yeah, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal. Yeah. Well, he's eating a tile that looks like a sun. Haha, that's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? Doesn't really look like one. No, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. A memory card. Here you go. This was inside of the lion. Alright, I've got this blue memory card. And there's a blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in then. Don't you fucking dare, Sigma. Ah, oh god, I hate these puzzles. It's showing the dice. I wonder what the puzzle is. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, what was the thing again? So this one needs to be a blue 6. And this one needs to be a blue 1. How do I do that though? No, let's ignore that one for a bit. No! I do get it. I just... This is a blue 6. This is a blue 5. Red 5, I mean. This is a 2. This goes there, and it's a 4. No! Oh wait, never mind. It could be... Okay, now I've got it turned around. I'm getting the 3 where I need the 4. I didn't mean to do that again. Okay, this one... needs to be the 3 there for the 4 here. that's the 3 in the right place. This needs to be the 4 here. If I just... I hate these puzzles. My brain does not math like this. We needed a 5 here. This was easy, right? Yeah. And we need a 2 there. No. No, the 2 needs to be 1 step further. Oh. Okay, this is a 6 or a 1. No. No. No, it needs to be a 6 or a 1 in different spots. No. No. Still no. Yes. Okay, this is okay. And now this. Yes. And now this needs to be a 4 back there. A 4 back there. Yes. And now this needs to be a 2. Oh! Wait, is blue the password we want or the other one? Blue is file. Okay. Moon, star, and sun. Okay. Moon up here. Star here. And sun here. Awesome, it's open. Good job, Sigma. Despite being a fucking pearl. Okay, let's try it again. So that means I need this to be the 2 now. and this to be the 5, right? And this is the 3. Okay, I'm gonna just leave you right there. That's the 4. This needs to be... You have a thought, okay. I am ready for all the thoughts. Because I'm honestly not sure what I did. I think I just fucked up one of them when I did it the first time. Oh, okay. So that would mean that this needs to be a 5, but it doesn't matter which color. Let's try that. And this needs to be a 6. And this is a 2. That is a 4. That's good. Let's try this one. That one does not want to be 4. So is this just gonna rotate to doing the same 3 now? Yeah. I guess so. Now we move this. Now this. And this is a 1. There's the 1. I'm gonna switch this. Yes, that was a 1. And this is a 3. How do I rotate this to get a 3 where I want it? Nope, that did not work. Because it was supposed to be 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. And I've moved too far past to be able to clip what I actually did to solve the first one. Okay, let's restart. I'm pretty sure that one was a 6, though. You know what? Hang on. Let me... Here. Okay, fine. Can I do this while I'm still streaming? Yes, I can. Here. There we go. Okay, this is what I had when I won. Let me just put that here for you guys and myself. And there. And close. Okay, so what I did the first time was I put a 1 here instead of a 6. I put a 5 there correctly. I put a 5 there incorrectly. I put a 4 there correctly. Put a 6 there incorrectly. I put a 3 there correctly. So the 1 and 6, and accidentally 2 5s, unless I fix that. The 1 and 6 were in the correct, in the wrong ones. Okay, so here. The 6 needs to be in the top. Let me just archive for myself. Screenshot this again. And then that. And then, okay, so this needs to be a 6. And wait, where was the blue? There. And this needs to be a 1. I didn't need to do that. It's not hard. It's not hard. Don't make me accidentally take a hint. So this needs to be a 6. Let's actually go this. This needs to be a 6. This needs to be a 1. This needs to be a 4 up here, or 3 down there. If I push this up now, that's a 3 in the wrong spot. If I go like this, it's still a 3 in the wrong spot. And that's a 5. And that's a 4 in the wrong spot. And still a 4 in the wrong spot. I can screw that for now. Red 5. Red 2 needs to be here. No, I said red 2. Thank you. And this needs to be a green 3. This needs to be a Okay, okay. So I did something wrong. When did I... Here, maybe. No, this is already too far. Is that the same thing? 3641. 3641. 55. Okay. And that was at 1 hour 14. Okay, let's just... So I have that as a reference point again. There. Close that. Go back to here. So I had duplicates 5s for that one. And okay, so this, hang on. The 3 was where it needed to be. The blues were wrong and the reds were wrong. I had 2 red 5s, which is wrong. Okay, well, what's the opposite of this? Because I did this correctly. But I think I also did this correctly, didn't I? 6, 5, 4. Hang on, let me double check this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, this is what I wrote down. No, not that. I don't want that. And okay, so if this is a well, that's what I was trying. That's why I thought it did the wrong thing. Because. So that means this is supposed to be a 2, not a 5. And this is supposed to be a 5, not a 2. But it can't be red. Because if it's red, it just completely borks everything. You know, let's leave that a blue too. and blue 6 makes a red 5. Yes, I know I'm saying red 5 despite it being a blue 5. I am not colorblind. It's much harder for women to be colorblind than men. So if we're pretending that the blue is the red, then the red gets to be green. So this is a 6. And it goes there. And this is a 1. No, I'm trying to push that one. And it goes there. And this needs to be a 4. And this needs to be a 3. I'm finally figuring out how to maneuver the die. More or less. If I move this, I think I can do it. Now this. So 6, 5. No. No. No, I need to move these around. No, not that. I want to push that. Three. How did I manage this before? Okay, now it's what I want there. Six, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so this is the numbers that were in the picture, but the dice don't match. See? 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. Okay. Okay. If I move this one step, and I move this one step, no. Then I can move this, now I move this back. No. No, that's not how you do it. There. Okay, so that's the reds. And now we just... No. That's supposed to be... That's correct. This one is not. Not that one. That one. I swear, the middle of the thing is not. See, now the middle of the thing is on the green. The edge of it is not. This cursor is too big for what it's trying to do. One. And this is supposed to be a 2. And this is supposed to be a 5. Now we move this, and we move this, and this. One, two. Okay, so that one, the green one there is supposed to be 6, and now it's a 1. This one is supposed to be 5, and it's a 2. The red one is supposed to be a 4, and it's a 3. That one is supposed to be a... I don't understand this fucking puzzle. Because if the colors were correct when the numbers weren't. Okay, hang on, let me check the screenshot again that I took. So in the screenshot, this one is a 3, but it's green. This one is a 6, but it's blue. This one is a 4, but it's green. This one is a 5 and red. This one is a 5 and red, and this one is a 1 and blue. In the bookmark, this one is a blue, this one is a red, this one is a green, this one is a red, this one is a blue, and this one is a green. So the only thing I fucked up is 6, 5, 2. Is that this was a 1 instead of a 6, and this was a 2 instead of a 5 instead of a 2. So I had 2 5s and 0 2s. And they still gave it to me. Okay, Ash, could you Google this and just send me a screenshot of the answer? I don't want to get spoiled for anything I don't want to get spoiled for. I just want the correct answer for the archives. Yes, this is archives. Because I have a feeling that they're gonna like regenerate all the suns and moons and stars things. So I think I need the answer and not the key. Or the safe password, rather. Because I cannot fucking make sense of what this is supposed to be. Because all I did wrong was I had 2 5s, right? No, I had a wrong 5 and a wrong 1. The 1 and 6 were also wrong. The greens were both correct. The blue and red were not. Okay. I was right. I'm always wrong and I'm always right. You're gonna need to be more specific. What was I right about? Oh, you sent me the thing. Okay, so that needs to be a 6. I didn't mean to exit. Oh. I was expecting that to just reset. I keep forgetting. Okay, I am looking at Discord now, so mods keep track of the keep the chat in check. Because I am trying to get this fucking thing. You see, the only problem is I didn't expect it to just say, okay, thank you, you solved it, and just kick me out. That's the issue. If it hadn't done that, I would have been fine. But it decided to kick me out when I wasn't ready. Okay, so now this needs to be a 4. Okay, yes. Please Discord me the directions for getting them in the way they're supposed to be. Yes. I just fucking hate this puzzle. Okay, blue die with 6 on top. Wait, there's no blue die with 6 on top. The blue dice have 3 and... Okay, red die with 5 on top. Red die can't go right. These directions don't match. Or am I reading it wrong? Is it trying to tell me how to get the blue? Because the blue die needs to be a 6. Hang on. The blue die needs to be needs to have a 6 on top. But which one is the starting position? Okay, blue die with 6 on top. If this goes left... No, that's not left. And I did that again. Oh, it is not hard. Stop complaining. Okay. Left? No, that can't be it. Never mind. This one. Left. Down, down, down. Left. No. 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 This must be for the original edition, not the PS4 version. Yeah. Okay, let me go back and grab this again. I'm still looking at Discord instead of the chat, so my mods still need to be vigilant. Okay, you know, let me try. This I want as a 1 here. This I want as a 6. Here. Sweet. This I want as a 1 here. This I want as a 3 here. This I want as a 4. That is not how to get it as a 4. That I want as a 4 there. This needs to be a 5 here. Or a 2 there. A 2 there, good. This needs to be a 5 there. And now we're moving the 3 just there so that we can get a 6. There. Green. Green. Thank you. Oh, fuck this puzzle. Okay. Fuck this puzzle. I'm sorry, but fuck this puzzle. If I'd known that it would autocomplete whenever I did it, I would have just, you know, been more careful. But that, I didn't realize that until I failed it again. Oh, fuck that puzzle. So that took over half an hour. I got the blue at an hour 15 minutes, an hour 14 minutes, and it's now an hour 50 minutes. That took 35 minutes getting the second solution. Fuck that puzzle. I'm sorry. But that one needs... Oh, stop it. Stop going past that one. See, now here I wish it would actually just let me get it when I have it, but no. Fuck that puzzle. Ha. It opened. Good, good. Well done. So what we've got this time? A map, the keys, and the hints. A map, it says floor B. The one we found in the cabin said floor A. So did the map in the infirmary. Then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come down here on the elevator after all. So it would seem. Yes, there's more stuff in here. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, key cards. These ones have moons on them. They must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about them. That means we can play the AB game. We got 2, just like with the sun keys. As a pair, Luna and I should only need 1. Then I'll take the other one. So, okay, I need to go powder my nose right now. I am frustrated, and I guess I've been, you know, drinking a lot of apple juice. Don't take that out of context. We're gonna take a mini break. I will be right back. Hi. So, I went ahead and I punched my pillow on the way back here. So I feel a little better now. Only somewhat, but I'm sure we'll get through it. How many bad endings could there be, right? Or frustrating puzzles for that matter. So, what's next? Piece of paper. It has something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in there? What else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Let's go. Yes, let's. Please. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Then here we go. There are 9 story locks. Because this one is called story lock 8 and then story lock 9. And this one doesn't even have a number. Yeah, so there are at least 10 soft locks. You know what? I am gonna just move off camera for a moment. Grab. Oh, there's my buddy. If the green screen looks weird right now, it's because I'm flickering it with it. I'm moving it around. But it's back to normal now. So, I brought a little buddy. Hopefully they don't set off the green screen. The next time I need to punch someone, we have my sugar skull pillow. I'm gonna name you Sigma for today, and I'm sorry about the cruelties I will put you through. The other pillow was just a pillow. This is a proper one. It's even got a good face for punching, right? Like the eyes are kind of creepy. I love sugar skulls, but sometimes I need to turn this one around so I don't see his face when I'm watching a scary movie. 3, 2, 1. Oh! We found it. But yes, that might very well be best ending, and it just keeps giving us story locks. That entire thing. Huh.
Is this another warehouse?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Yes. Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this. Just for myself and put it in chat because I keep forgetting the exact phrase. In case I decide I want to play with this off camera and just try to figure out the thing for the thing. I mean, it would be so very much like this game if you can only get through this lock right here after you've actually figured out that this in-game. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna, you know, ponder it for a little bit off camera. Memento Mori, the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
Because 9 is 5, so if the 14th lion ate the sun. Did I ever try that? I don't think I tried that. Yeah, that is
What
weird.
does it mean?
Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death, or don't forget your mortality. Oh, I forgot to wear that shirt today. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there.
I just realized something interesting. I have had most of these have been me and two women. This was me, Fi, and Alice. This was me, Fi, and Luna. This is me, Fi, and I'm not sure. But they're actually like purposely putting him in groups with at least one woman to be pervy. That just clicked for me.
Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Ash, put down the tinfoil hats.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then? Well, the universe wants you to return to normality. The universe also loves you. The hat is a toxic love. Trust me. And today is just the perfect day to return back to the universe. Yes, tainted love.
From the other side, maybe? Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there?
For
The
those
ones that are
watching
glowing
on
white.
YouTube, by the way, in case it doesn't make sense why I'm saying today is the perfect day. It's a normal Wednesday, but it's nothing like any Wednesday and blah blah blah. Today is the day Joe Biden officially became the president. Not like the election day or anything. Today is inauguration day for the US, which is a blessed day for the entire planet. Trump is no more president. And hopefully he will get a kick in the ass, but I'm not gonna be political any more than that, so let's keep going with the game.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Have we actually gone through chromatic doors? The white ones, I mean? I think we've only done that once, right? Now I need to check again. We vote here. Right there. And this was after vote. This was after vote. So I think we've only actually gone through this once here. When we got to the security room. And then it got soft lock here because we were a bracelet short and we didn't want them to die. So we'll see if we actually get to go through a white door this time around.
For all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
Dio.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
I'm not yawning, you're yawning. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenryoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
Okay, I'm holding up the pillow. Hi, I'm Dio. I'm an asshole. Don't actually swing at your computer. Swing at the air, but pretend you're hitting the pillow. Hi, I'm Dio. Okay, go find a pillow of your own and go punch that. No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes,
Quark.
it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment.
It's always
You
Quark.
should go.
Tiny weird child is always collapsing.
Oh no.
Miyoji shoved Kay aside. I'm gonna grab the blanket. I can't reach the blanket. Okay, I have the blanket. Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and left through the yellow door. I mean, he's either fainting or just running away. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark. Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
And Miyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? Well, that seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Alright. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
So is there a difference in Japan versus, like, the Western world? Where you call it a medical license and it's sort of vague? Because in Swedish, you're like, you either have a nurse's degree or a doctor's degree. You don't have a, like, generalized medical license. That's the only thing I can think about how they're keep being so vague. That it's like a translation thing that the translators didn't know how to tackle because we never find out what her actual medical degree is.
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
But this is like the 6th time we've had this conversation, so I've thought about it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but you still call it a nurse's license. And a doctor's license. You can have your license removed, but it's still not a medical license. It's a nurse's or a doctor's. It's like a driver's license.
I'll see what I can do.
A driver's license is to drive. A medical license isn't to medical. A medical license is to doctor or nurse.
I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
Yes.
It's called an atom.
Yes, we can read the atom on it.
It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
An MRI. Is that a thing? Like a nuclear MRI machine? So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark.
Yes. I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes.
Radical 6.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth.
We'll see. We'll see. We don't know yet. In the blue, in the Ally and Blue, she also gets infected. Here, I honestly don't remember. No, she ran away here as well. So she got infected at least twice. So probably.
We didn't find anything.
But we were outside the treatment room and got shoved into the archives instead, so we don't know if the treatment room exists yet. We haven't been in there.
Damn it.
No one has.
What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
In the archives? No, that was just piles and piles of books and paper. Nothing remotely like medicine in there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, God. He's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Oh no. Oh, the suicide attempt.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to...
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like... this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop.
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Oh, pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah. Right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
I have to get out of this body.
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please!
Wait. Is he also with that freedom of the soul movement?
You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here!
I'm confused.
Let me die!
Did he say this before as well? And I just don't remember
I
it?
have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody!
No, we're
Kill
not killing
me!
you.
Kill me!
We're not killing you.
Kill me!
No! This is painful. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Super Beta.
Sopero?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No!
Stop! Stop!
It's not that quick, by the way. Tranquilizers take a moment. And that was like a third of a moment.
Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the
Why
truth?
would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least, I think so.
What kind of virus is Radical 6?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. Oh, there stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was comfortable with. Yes. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Huh. Are you feeling okay? So I don't remember the other ending, but I know that in one of them she runs away. But she drops the scalpel somewhere. The other one, I don't remember the first time we were here. Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
So she and Quark hasn't been in a room together at this point, like an escape room?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone!
Have we found a bomb yet here? I'm not sure.
There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it. I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Fi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Well, if the elevator's on this floor, that means she didn't go down. pantry. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenyoji, and Dio search this room. This fucking puzzle. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. I feel still so dumb about the boxes in here. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. And decided to try the garden where Pike, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it flowing, underlaid with the sweet dry tone of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. But this is on floor B, so this is supposed to be below floor A. How is there sky here? And how is it like all the way up above us? Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. Oh, this is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. It should be noted, by the way, at this point, they have given us the 45-minute mark for the vote, but they haven't given us the 10-minute mark. I'm sorry that I'm suddenly very yawny. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Let me just... I have a... Oh no. Alice. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Well, as far as we know, there might have been someone else who discovered her first, and they're just looking for me. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe you can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No. No. Yes. Something in my brain snapped. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. Oh! When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? What? I could have sworn there were more things there. Yes, it's gonna turn blue. Everything is fine. I will be back in like 3 seconds. Okay. I don't want to save anymore. Quits. No. Return. Yes. Oh, it's a story lock. 6. Wait, if it's open? No. If it's open, does that not mean that I have the answer for it? I'm confused. It's not black. Okay, let's jump back in. Yes. Okay, we saw this. Let's just fast forward. And suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone. Okay, hang on. Yes, let's jump back and start this from the beginning. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. Oh, so there was nothing there. I just wanted to make sure I didn't fast forward past anything. Just for an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then, just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. That has to be it. I set off at a ooh! No lying down on the job. Trophy earned. I set off at a dead run. So that must be for story lock. Yeah, whatever that number that was. So it's like, hey, you want to rewind time 15 minutes? The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Hi, Alice. So you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel, like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No. I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops.
Okay, it's really frustrating me now that he introduces himself as Zero the Third, and then they just switch to calling him Zero Jr.
So I just have to...
Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off. With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. Ow. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Maybe the infirmary. It's got all those medical things. I hope you grab the fucking scalpel. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off towards the infirmary.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Phi had called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
I still think it should be 6 sets of eyes.
No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die!
I wonder if you actually get that story lock just by doing it and jumping back? Or if there's something else I did previously that triggered it.
I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
But Alice always dies in that room. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. No, that's not all you could do. You could fucking try to comfort her like non-douchebags. Yeah, it might be that.
10 minutes remain until Amberdeck's game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck I'm gonna leave Alice all alone. She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soberil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark. I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are. You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to Ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose Betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well...
I did vote Betray twice. No, once already.
Actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up. What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to Ally, correct?
Nope, it doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. I pulled a scrap of paper we'd found out of my pockets.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote Ally, which means that if Dio picks Betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier?
Yes.
No way am I gonna choose Betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right?
Yes, and it's my fault that it is.
What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
She'd die.
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
Yes, because you are a fucking terrorist.
Whatever
like,
shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh! Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean... Look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
You perv.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. something does happen, Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sassy you. Had something happened between Phi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Come on! We need to hurry!
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Phi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. Warehouse A. Everybody ready? I'm going to open my AB gates. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. Dee already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Okay, do we vote ally or betray? Votes in chat, please. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Just a moment. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Ash abstains from voting. Well, fine. Oh, okay.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I am just gonna cheat and look at the flowchart one more time. It does look like Betray is a shorter one than Ally. So just for the heck of it, I'm gonna choose Betray and get rid of that ending so we don't have that hanging around for a bit. And then I'm gonna choose Ally. And we'll see where we get soft blocked, because I'm assuming we won't get soft blocked here.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to Ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh, right, I'm bleeding to death. Huh?
There's something white on it.
There's what? What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. I am not a human? It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you alright?
What? Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. Milk does not look like that when it's semi-dried on a hand. How dumb are you? It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
No. Yeah.
But...
Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong, very wrong, and my head was spinning.
Sigma...
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. So Sigma seems to understand what's going on with him. Sigma doesn't seem to be surprised by the fact that he's bleeding white. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vote is being recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
So now I have 9. Luna has...
Results will be displayed
I have
in
no
the
clue what
warehouse.
Luna has.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex game.
And Clover has maybe minus... No, Clover definitely has -2. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? I did not... That did not register in my head until I'd already said it. Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen to betray, or because she'd noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. I'm sorry, I have something itching in my nose again. I don't want to pick my nose on camera. Okay. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed towards Kei, Dio, and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ally, Betray, Ally. Clover also had 6. I'm the only one with 9.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
I'm still frustrated by the way they use assigned or subtracted.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
I mean, it might not be the same when we go back for it.
What the hell?
One moment.
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
Yes, I'm evil.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting!
I have misjudged you.
You did?
I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
What can I say? I'm a coward. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen Betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Meta. Perhaps it had been fear. I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. Yeah, that's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved towards me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Not human?
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you, robot
No.
you.
That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Oh? I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No! I don't think so!
Ow. Ow. Shit. Let go. Let go of me. I was no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go. This is all some kind of mistake. Misunderstanding. It's a conspiracy.
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit. Get off me. Let me go.
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No. Don't. That didn't sound good. The end. Game over. No. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. What? He didn't suffocate you. Suffocate means you're dead. He restricted your airflow temporarily. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soporil was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. Oh, this is a shitty, shitty, shitty ending. It was empty except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things, 2 other very important things were also gone. The bracelet and my left hand. What? For a long moment I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there was a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Is this another story lock? Game over. Because that's exactly how it ended, and then we found Alice. Save. It's blue again. Everything will be fine. I'm back in less than 5 seconds. Hi. Nope, that was just an end. Phi game over. Sigma game over. Oh, I never realized those had different names. Dio game over. K game over. Luna game over 1. Oh, so each character has multiple game overs. Whereas someone specifically... I think I might have gone super perv because my blood was replaced with white liquid. I honestly have no fucking clue what that was. But we are gonna vote ally. And hope it doesn't get disgusting. Again.
2 minutes.
What are you going to do? I mean, of course, I'm just... Sigma.
Okay, so there's still something wrong with my hand. We didn't skip that. Well, then I guess we can just fast forward this. Ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait. No. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all?
I did. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they were all centered around one thing. The mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off towards the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. Ew. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. And I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time I bled red, like any other human being. So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I wonder if they can run him through the atom.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yay!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally.
What the fuck was that noise?
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
That was all Sigma.
If that, I mean, yeah, that could happen.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
Unless we just keep going through and getting them up too.
Sigma?
I'm gonna pass
Sigma,
out.
are you all right?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. I wouldn't say that's heavy metal rumble.
The Ambidex gates
It's very
have
smooth.
closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like. Right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah. Right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out towards him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cuts. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Have I ever been a solo before? I'm not sure.
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. There they were.
I'm not yawning, you're yawning.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
Oh, true.
You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Wait.
Good.
Did you see that they moved a container there in that thing?
Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
What will you 2 do?
Yeah. But there was one, like, here, and then one jumped.
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
Okay.
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Oh, the garden.
You know this place?
Yes, well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
But that was another timeline where I don't know. So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there.
Okay, question. Should I read the secret files from the gold thing now? Or should we keep going a little longer? Before we read them. I mean, we're gonna keep going longer anyway. I'm just curious if there's something in the files about this. Or if we want to get it from the story, not the notes. Okay.
Would you like to
keep
sit
going.
down with me?
She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Oh? Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me. Maybe it's because I'm so shy.
Okay,
I
her
don't really
braid
have any
is
friends,
confusing looking.
or even any acquaintances, really.
Like, how does that even work? It's supposed to be... Who drew this? What were they thinking? This is a super bad haircut.
So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it.
Someone gave it to you without saying anything. Did you steal it? Did you pluck it off their dying corpse? You're being kinda sus.
Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
I do not. Apparently Sigma does, yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tultil and Mittel get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story. And it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think. Also teaches don't look in your dreams for what's in reality, but I guess that's a depressing story?
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up.
There's more?
Yes. When Tultil and Mittel try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
They fucked up getting their one wish. Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while. But in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for.
I don't think the bird's very happy though.
And it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tultil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
In the crew quarters. Room 2 in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Yeah?
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah?
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden? Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you?
I mean...
That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice.
Yeah.
So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been here before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Damn, so you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
Huh. For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you could get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. This game does get more weird for every minute you play it. Yes. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Yes. Can't harm humans, can't harm themselves. If the choice is between harming yourself and a human, you need to make sure the human is safe.
They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Isn't it 2 A's in Isaac? Instead of 2 S's? Am I being pedantic? I'm being pedantic, but it is. I was correct. Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh yeah, I've heard this before. That's just an ideal though. You could work towards that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed. I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart.
Okay.
You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. Dio. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Why?
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
Just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Shit. This is...
Antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit. Hang on a moment. Dropbox just decided to pop up a install thing for me. No? Quit. Please close. Thank you. Shit, then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji. Kay and Dio. And of course, Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright everybody, listen up. I told them how we'd found the number 1 bomb in the garden. And how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a number 2 bomb out there somewhere.
This is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Okay, is this going to be the same soft lock as we had on the other timeline? Because I feel like it is. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fai's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I knew who set the bombs. That person. You did it. The room was suddenly silent. This does not seem like a soft lock, or is it? It is. It's gonna turn blue again. Hang on. Who planted the bomb? Lock number 7. Who planted the bomb? Lock number 9. I wonder if that means there are 2 different answers to it? But since it's not green, we obviously don't have that answer. Which means... which means that every single path I have now is a soft lock. Or story lock, I should call it. Except, start over from the fucking beginning. I wish it was a little easier to keep moving. I feel like I've played... When you've played for 31, whatever it said, hours, I feel like I've earned not getting soft lock in every single path. But no, apparently these 15 hours and these 15 hours, I'm gonna assume that it's 15 on either end, are all contingent on having played these 15 hours first. Because in the 30 hours I've had 2 story locks unlock. One unlocked itself, and the other sort of also unlocked itself. Because this one unlocked by this ending, and this one unlocked by getting there. I have lock 4. Lock 9. No, I don't wish to jump. Lock 7. Lock 1, and this one does not have a number. And this one over here was number 6. So that's 1. We don't have 2. We have 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. So locks 2 and 3 and 5 are either in these 3, or there's or 5 is in here, or it could be, I guess, over here. I mean, there could still be a number 10. Because this is 8. But this is 7. 7. And then, I guess this is the next one, 8, 9. And if there is any others, they should be further down that path. But that means that 5 and 6 are here. And only 2 and 3 are here. Either way, that's it for today. I don't have it in me to start over. Maybe next Wednesday I'll start... No. Oh, yes, I do have 6, but I don't have 5. Sorry, I don't have 5. Maybe next week I'll start at 6, 1 hour earlier than normal, and we'll start with this. Because it's gonna take a while to get even to the soft lock here, I feel like. But I will let you know next week. Thank you for hanging out, struggling through this Sigma robot with me, and I will see you Friday for Subnautica, and Monday we start something new, not sure what yet. We'll see. Have a good one. Bye!